Hello. Welcome to Dems Da Rules Podcast. I'm Patrick, joined today by Chris.
Hello.
And not Scott. Scott's not here.
It looks so empty over there.
It really does. I even moved his chair so that it wasn't in the scene on the YouTubes.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We don't need that chair.
I mean, his mic's still there and his headphones so elegantly placed.
Oh, my bad.
But
Just readjusting here.
he's not here. You know who could readjust if they were here?
I got nothing to look at.
You could look at me.
I don't want to look at you.
Is it the new nose piercing? Is that why you don't want to look at me?
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's fair.
I don't know how I feel about it, actually.
I actually kind of like it.
Do you feel like a badass?
No.
Oh.
I'm just glad that I don't look funny.
That's debatable.
You're not wrong. My wife said she liked it, so that's all that matters. Yeah.
That's kind of surprising, actually.
Yeah. And then she was like, I want one. So.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You should probably let her get one.
I didn't tell her no.
Tell her to get a big one, like right in the middle of the nose.
She said she wants two, like spider bites, but on her nose. Like two little mini loops.
I could see that. That's kind of her style.
Yeah.
She can never just do shit like everyone else.
That's true. I'll eventually end up with
unique.
my spider bites again. Ow.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had those.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. So I've pierced the same holes 3 times, but they were
So
never
have I.
done professionally. They were all done in some dude's fucking kitchen, and each time we pierced them, we used a slightly bigger needle just to go around the scar tissue.
Yeah, I let to get my when I started my gauges, I let one of Scott's friends do it when I was like 17
Nice.
in the kitchen. Yeah, he's like, "You want gauges?" I'm like, "Fuck it, sure." And he's like, he gets a marker, and he's like, "Okay," and then one of our other friends, he wanted to get gauges, but he didn't want to do the bullshit of sizing up.
You just cut his ears?
No, he got like a fucking 00 needle or taper and just like shoved it into his ear.
That sounds like shit.
Yeah, he was real drunk he decided to do it before he was drunk, but then did it while he was drunk, and I don't know. He has high pain tolerance, but fuck that.
Yeah, no thanks. I remember when I finally got up to an inch before I sewed my ears up. So I don't know. It was when we were going up to Idaho for their grandma's funeral. Mm-hmm. That morning, I had like marble gauges in, and it woke me up. They went. I heard a pop, and then I felt both of my gauges shoot out of my ear at the same time, and I blew out, and it was just gushing blood everywhere and like oozing like that nasty, stinky,
gross
pus shit that comes out. So I don't know if you remember, but I had like 3 different colored gauges in my ears, just trying to hold it open so that they wouldn't like slam shut during the funeral.
I had that happen when I was on the road doing work. I was in this little hinky-dink town in Colorado, and the closest mall or jewelry store was like 2 hours away, and my gauge had fallen out, and I couldn't find it. And it's when they were tiny, and I was able to just stuck a pen cap in there for like a month.
Damn.
Until I got back to a town with a mall in it.
Sick. I'm gonna re-gauge my ears.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you miss them?
I don't necessarily miss them, but I just want them.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna go like super big because I can't, because I had them sewn up. So I'm gonna stop at like a 0.
Baby gauges.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I don't think I can go any bigger than that. Maybe a 00, but that'd be pushing it just because of all the scar tissue and stuff.
I let my ears close once. Do you remember that? Or it was probably before your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
before my time.
You were still a baby back then. I can't remember what it was at. I think it was whatever's bigger than like a 00, I think. And I decided I was going to take them out. And they closed up all the way. And then like 8 months later, I was like, I'm going to re-gauge these. And it just opened right back up.
Sick.
I just stuck them back in. Like it was like closed, but it was like not like solid.
It was still like elastic.
Yeah, like there's no hole, but yeah. And so I just stuck a taper in it, and it just stretched right back open.
Yeah, I was doing some research on it because when I got my ear sewn up, they were like, "Yeah, you'll never be able to regauge." So I did some research on it, and I was like, "Well, I want to see if it's even possible before I just say fuck it and go for it because I don't want to like fuck my ears up permanently." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, just take it a lot slower than before," which won't be hard for me because I was gauging up a new size like every other month or every month, if that. So I was stupid with it, but so I think I'm gonna get my ears pierced at like a 14 or something, just like 1 or 2 sizes bigger than a regular piercing. Let that heal for like a month or 2, and then just slowly start gauging up again.
That's what I pierced mine at, was a 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, and now.
If Scott was here, I'm sure you'd remember.
Maybe. Oh, that's what it was. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Scott was like fucking up his ears so bad when he was gauging.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Because he just didn't give a fuck, and he would just go bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was more paranoid about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing like a new size every like 2 or 3 months. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll just take my time. I didn't want butthole ears like his.
Yeah. Yeah. I took my time until I got to about 1/2 inch. And then I was like, fuck it, I want 1 inch. And then I was just, I was so impatient about it. So
That's what she said.
so I'd take once a week, I'd go home, pop my gauge out, even though it wasn't fully healed, stick something in there to hold it open while I wrapped like 2 or 3. I didn't even use like medical tape. I used electrical tape. And like wrapped 2 or 3 times around the gauge, shoved it back in my ear. It was a great time.
That doesn't sound like a great time.
It wasn't.
Did you actually use like tapers to gauge up, or is that all you did?
All the way up to 00, I used tapers. And then after that,
Yeah.
for the first little bit, it might have been like 1 or 2 sizes after 00 actually that I used tapers. I don't remember. That was like 4 years ago.
I did the same thing up to like 00, and then I started getting those, like the ones I have now, the silicone ones.
Yeah, the
And
super strong ones. And
you just
put in.
you just buy the next size up and you fold them up, stick them in your ear, and then just pop them open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started doing that.
Yeah, that's what I did for the most part. But once you get up like to a certain size, the silicone's not thick enough or strong enough. So that's why I had to tape up, because I did that all the way up till I think it was 1/2 inch. And then I had to start taping up or something to get it done. But I'm going to go all out with it just to be like super safe. They have like this lube that's specific for like gauging ears that like has some like, I don't know, it helps it helps it slide in easier, but it also helps it heal faster. So yeah,
sounds so dirty.
Yeah, it does.
Lube and
Sliding
stiffness
in.
and makes me so moist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a tattoo.
Oh yeah, let me see it.
It's right there.
What is it?
It's an eyeball inside a tree
Why?
because it was $40.
What's the meaning of it? What do your tattoos mean?
Lots.
I hate when people do that
Yeah,
shit.
it's so irritating.
I know.
I hate when people think that it's okay to touch them.
Oh yeah.
That drives me nuts. Can you feel it? No, you
like-
fucking idiot. It's skin.
When they walk up to you and they just lift your shirt up,
Yeah.
and you're just like, excuse me.
Yeah. Who the fuck are you?
You could just be like, hey, can I see your tattoo?
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah. I hate when people do that. And I hate when people ask the meaning of a tattoo, because like all the kitchen tattoos I got from Scott have no meaning. But what's the meaning of that? I'm like, well, my friend for like 2 months wanted to be a tattoo artist, so I let him practice on me.
Sick. I'm real good at making shit up on the spot for my tattoo meanings,
Oh,
and it's great. I have a different like reasoning behind my tattoos every time I get asked. That's funny.
what do you got? What does this one mean?
Which one?
This one.
You see, that was the first set of headphones I ever had. That's the microphone Elvis used, and roses are real cool, and music is just it's there, bro. It's everywhere you go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
You just make that up, or
Yep.
did you use that before?
Nope.
It's Elvis's microphone. It's the exact same one he used.
It was
promise.
a replica.
Yeah.
I took it from a picture of him. Oh, fuck.
Everyone asked me, because I have a sleeve of, it's a World War II sleeve. Everyone's like, were you in the army? I'm like, no.
No.
Well, why'd you get that? And I'm like, do I have to be in the army to get a...
Right.
I mean...
If it was like a death before dishonor tattoo, I could see that. But like this is just like World War II themed.
But then you got all these people walking around with fucking Spartans on their arm and like, were you part of the Spartan army?
Right. Or like those fucking like Kyle's out there with the Monster tattoos. Bro, are you sponsored by Monster?
Monster tattoos.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This shit cracks me up when they get like McDonald's and KFC.
Right?
Yeah. I get like characters of your favorite TV show or video games or something, but like fast food logos or Monster.
Yeah.
Really?
Nope.
You just fucking get it on your forehead.
Like that bitch that got like her boyfriend's name tattooed across her jaw. You seen that? Oh my God. I'll show you later. It's funny.
Did
you hear about that tattoo artist that ended up in a lawsuit because his ex-girlfriend came to him for like an entire back piece and he just tattooed a giant pile of shit on the back of her? So she sued him for it.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's real.
I'll show you that.
Why would you let your ex tattoo you?
She thought she was going to get a discount or something because they used to fuck. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, he deserves to get sued because that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But that's super funny.
Yeah.
So
I don't know like the whole backstory, but I think she cheated on him or something, and then was like, "Hey, I want to get tattooed by you," hoping that he would be professional about it because that's his job and his career's on the line.
Right.
But I think it just brought him even more business after, because of the publicity and like the backstory behind it.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
No. Unless you're like a rapist.
Fair.
Yeah.
I can't think of any like. I was trying to think of some dude.
Some way to like
Bill
turn that
Cosby.
positive. all the Bill Cosby memes were pretty fire though.
You been Cosby'd, bro?
Fucking. I thought you said Netflix and chill. No, I said here, take this pill. Oh shit. I was dying.
We gotta share some of our memes that we've found over the years.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ow. I keep punching the fucking table. Sorry, guys.
We gotta hire fucking Gary.
Yeah, Gary needs to be our meme lord.
Our meme lord.
Speaking of Gary.
Is his shit like public or is it that just... Or is
I don't know.
He should.
Yeah, he should definitely make it public.
And yeah, he could get a ton of followers.
That's
just
true.
By reposting memes.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Is that
Dude,
a thing?
he's like the ultimate shit poster.
Well, I heard that they were gonna do... They wanted to like start copywriting memes or some bullshit. It was
How the fuck do you do that?
I don't know. And everyone was pissed because memes are literally meant to just be shared.
Yeah.
They're just funny to share with everybody.
Yeah, it's like those people that like try and fucking copyright words.
Yeah.
Those people piss me off. Every time you say juice, I get 3 cents.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
What did he try to copyright something? I don't remember what it was.
I don't know.
It was something. It was like Taco Tuesday, or it was on the radio. He wanted to. He wanted to like copyright patent. Taco Tuesday or some shit like that.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
LeBron, if you're listening, come on the show. He's probably not listening.
Don't be a douche too.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll make sure it's like the perfect temperature in here so you don't get a cramp and can't talk. Bro, we need to get Gary on here. We need to get a fourth mic and just like see if he can meme as much as he does on Facebook.
His shit's funny, man.
No, I'm telling you, anytime I have a bad day, and I've said this before on the podcast, but anytime I'm having a bad day, I'll just go to Gary's post or like Facebook page and just scroll through.
Yeah.
Makes me feel better.
I was saying if shit was public, we'd plug it, but I think it's just his private Facebook.
Well, we'll see him tonight, so we'll convince him to make his profile public.
He should.
And then after that, I don't know, well, because I don't want to say his last name.
Yeah.
So, Gary.
We'll ask him first.
Gary, if you're listening to this, I need you to make a Facebook page, kind of like.
Or just put it on our Facebook page.
That's true. You could just put it on our Facebook page.
Yeah, dude. Be part of the.
You could start the Dems Da Rules meme page.
Oh, we branching out?
We're branching out, bro.
Yeah. Dude, we're gonna be so famous.
We're gonna talk to him about this tonight. Gary's having a party at his house tonight, and it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be lit, fam. Keeping it 100.
This is gonna come out next week, so it's not gonna be tonight.
Saturday. What's the date? What's your watch say?
It's got to turn on first. I forgot to turn it on.
I'll just look at my phone. October 26th. So so the previous Saturday, because this will come out on a Monday. Friday. This will come out on a Friday. So the previous Saturday, Gary's having a party. So
it's like we're time travelers.
Yeah, we are.
We talk about shit that's relevant today, and then
a week later you hear it.
Yeah. I was talking to Isaac about he was listening to the podcast and just kind of giving us feedback. And I'm like, oh yeah, we fixed that shit, but we're like 3 episodes ahead of you guys, so
yeah,
it'll take time for the fixes to get implemented.
Yeah.
So if someone suggests something,
it'll happen.
It's going to take about 3 episodes about a week before we get to it.
That's true.
I was thinking that we should try to do, well, maybe when we get enough followers, we should try to do like a live one.
A live podcast?
I think it'd be cool.
I'm down.
Especially if we get like a laptop or some shit and just...
We can pull up chat.
Yeah. I guess you could do that on your phone, can't you? That does chat at least.
That's true, yeah.
It might be kind of fun.
Yeah. We'll figure that out. If you guys want to see that, let us know. Someone's yelling, hey, up there.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah, I thought that'd be fun, and then they can ask us shit or...
Yeah, like a live Q&A.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Or just fuck around with us or whatever. It'd be cool.
If you want us to look at your memes on a live Facebook podcast.
Maybe we'll do it while we're drinking if you're not broken by then.
Why would I be broken?
Because your stomach.
Oh, that's true. Dude, that Carolina Reaper fucked me.
Yeah, that's...
Like, even in the future, it fucked me.
That's what Brittany was saying. She was like, I was like, yeah, Patrick's not drinking because his stomach's fucked up. And she's like, oh yeah, from the Reaper. And I'm like, oh shit, that is probably what it's from.
Dude, I didn't even think about it till after I left the doctor's when he was like, yeah, it could be one of 4 things. And he listed off stomach inflammation or an ulcer. I was like, fuck that Reaper, bro. Like 2 weeks later and it's back to get me. I'm like, fuck me, man. That's stupid. And I think it's because I ate the whole fucking thing.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm so tiny. There's like nothing for the like heat to like stick to other than like my stomach lining. And I don't think I had much to eat that day either.
I'll have to post that on the Facebook.
Yeah.
The video. So our video got fucked, but that footage is good of you eating it. Might as well.
Yeah.
Give people a laugh.
So I know we've talked about it before, but the whole Carolina Reaper thing, we did like a game show. Let me try that. Yeah, game show. We did a game show style video, and we filmed it all. It was like, we filmed for what, like 3-4 hours?
Yeah.
And somehow, because we were drinking while we did it, we didn't realize that one of our cameras, the main camera, was pointing straight at a fucking light that we were using.
Studio light. Yeah.
That we were using to light up the room. So all of that footage is garbage.
It would just be annoying to watch.
Yeah. But we did film all of the punishments for getting questions wrong.
Maybe I'll just make like a montage of that.
Yeah. So,
but I'll post the Reaper one on Facebook.
Yeah. So the ultimate loser ended up having to eat a whole Carolina Reaper, which was me. And then I convinced Chris, Scott, and our friend Mike to cut up a Reaper and eat that after I was done so that they could experience it too. We filmed pretty much my entire thing in its entirety, and then we just set the camera down and tried to film these guys, and I was literally like uncontrollably shaking and couldn't stop pacing, so I couldn't film them, but we at least got them eating it, so we can put that on in the video too. But you guys will get to see me almost shove Chris.
There is footage of Mike just chilling at the counter like, oh, it's like a jalapeno.
That's fair.
And yeah, because the camera was still on. And He's a dick.
But yeah. So
And
we'll
then
get that
he ended
video
up
up.
dying later.
Yeah. And also one of those punishments was I had to get my nose pierced. I went and got that done today. There'll be a picture of it for proof up on our Instagram. So if you want to see it, DDR Podcast on Instagram.
I feel like it wasn't much of a punishment for you.
No, I kind of like it.
I feel like you just wanted to do it anyways, and so you're like, oh yeah, it's a punishment.
It was Scott's idea. Scott was like, pierce your nose. And then I just happened to get it. The punishment. Is that my phone?
Hey bro, you dropped your phone.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, no, it's trying to get me to pierce my nose, and I really didn't want to pierce my nose.
Yeah, well, I ended
It's
up
not
getting
that I'm
it.
scared of like getting a piercing. It's just that
You
he
didn't want
knows
it.
I hate nose piercings.
Yeah. So do you hate this?
Well, I don't give a fuck about you.
That's fair.
I just don't want it on my nose.
That's fair. I don't think you'd look good with a nose piercing.
I don't think I would. My nose is fucked up
Your nose is just super long.
and crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You kind of got Guru's nose from Despicable Me.
Oh yeah,
That big, tall, ugly fuck. Yeah, you got his nose.
it's really bad when the camera is facing like this way too, because that's everyone watching is probably like, dude, that fucking nose.
He's
though.
got a fucking schnoz on him. Look at that. He could probably smell fucking cakes being baked from a mile away.
Yeah, that's fair.
If Scott was here, he would have laughed at that.
Why isn't he here?
He decided to push the podcast to be recorded later in the day. So he texted me at like 12 o'clock and said, hey, I'm going to dinner with my family at 4:30.
Oh,
We'll be over after. I don't know why we didn't just record before he went,
yeah.
but whatever. Scott's not here. We're here. That's all that matters. High five.
Go team. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
I know. I was like rolling up. I was like, fuck.
You couldn't have
'Cause
sent this
you
like 20
texted
minutes
me.
ago.
He texted, or he texted, and said, "Hey, I can't make it." And I'm like, "Fuck, man!" I'm like, right as I was pulling up to your
Yeah.
house, and I'm like, "Fuck it, we're still doing it."
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here for
3 hours.
before Gary's party.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're gonna get shit done.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we're the life of the party, anyways.
This is the most you've talked in an episode. Does it feel
I've
weird?
noticed, kind of. I've noticed that when I go back and listen to him, that it's because he doesn't shut the fuck up for 5 minutes at all, ever. He just,
Damn, Scott, he calling you out.
yeah, he loves to talk,
That's true. He does.
which is fine. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, with 3 people, it's kind of hard to get everyone in there. So if he has something to say, fuck it.
Yeah. Whatever. It works.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we didn't go with the whole 4 people like we were talking about for a little bit.
We were doing do 4 with who?
You were like, what if we just bring like someone else on so that there's like never a dead spot? If there was 4 people on this fucking podcast, it'd be a shit show.
I wanted to do it with 2, not 4.
Yeah, and then I came along and I was like, hey, you need all this
Yeah.
shit. And you're like, okay, you're in. And it worked because it might have taken you a little bit to figure out how to get that thing to work.
It would have taken me fucking 30 minutes of watching YouTube to figure it out. And I didn't want to do that.
Yeah. I just plugged it in and I was ready to go.
Plus, now I don't have to edit the videos and post them.
That's true. I mean, it's super easy, but
Well, yeah, but it also uses up your computer, and
that's kind of a...
I like to use that for
Yeah.
porn purposes. So,
Well, other than porn, you also use it for your gaming shit.
oh, that's true.
Yeah. That's where
Yeah.
you segue into plugging your gaming stuff.
Oh shit! Is that
Yeah.
what we do?
Yeah.
Cool. So me and Michael and Patrick sometimes,
Yes.
well, not
When I'm not.
sometimes, a lot of the time,
When I'm not rendering videos.
we all game with each other pretty much every night, and we either stream it or we'll post it on YouTube. So my Twitch is, what do you call it? Twitch TV?
Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv/Gamelon88. That's GAMELON 88. And then,
Just the numbers. You don't have to spell 88 out.
yeah. And then YouTube is Gamelon Studios. And I stream almost every day. I probably post on YouTube twice a week. And then if you want to watch Michael, his is
Cursed
Twitch
Serenity.
TV Cursed Serenity.
He streams on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. That's
yeah,
right.
he doesn't stream on
switched.
Twitch.
Well, we both switched, and then I switched back.
Yeah, so he is Cursed Serenity on Facebook. It'll pull up his Facebook page, and he streams on there.
He's super funny.
That's
So
true.
If you like to get a kick off of gamer rage, check that
He's
one
your
out.
guy.
Yeah.
And then whenever I decide to start uploading and streaming, mine's Bravetoe, all one word. That is BRAVETOE. I'm not searchable on YouTube because I haven't uploaded anything, but twitch.tv/Bravetoe.
Yeah, but you got a lot of followers on Twitch, don't you?
Yeah, I'm affiliated,
Fuck you.
so I can get subs
I'm not.
and bits and
I've got
stuff.
4 followers now.
I had a lot, and then I stopped streaming, and then I lost a lot of them.
Oh,
And then I
dumb.
switched my name from Bruin Gaming to Bruin PV, then to Bravetoe, and then once I switched it to Bravetoe, everyone's like, "Who the fuck's this weirdo?"
Yeah.
And then everyone just
All
unfollowed.
that community you built playing games with people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I hadn't before I turned my stream on this last time. I hadn't seriously streamed for about 3 years, so
Yeah.
anyone that I had following me was part of my community. Just kind of went away because I didn't stream for 3 years because I was going through some personal shit. So
Yeah. It's actually pretty fun though.
yeah,
I had some random guy in there. My first random follower. Shout out if you watch this. But
it's really fun once you get
when they
people start coming in and talking to you
Well,
in your chat.
it was super helpful because the guy had been playing the game a lot.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure shit out, and he's like, "Oh, just do this." And I just look over my
Sick,
chat,
there's
and
water in here.
I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude! It's like a personal assistant for your video game."
It's nice when you're smaller, like your size.
Oh,
When
yeah.
random people come in and they're like, "Oh, hey, if you do this."
Yeah.
But once you get 10
I
or
don't know
15 people
how-
talking in your chat, that's a lot.
Or
But when
1,000.
when they're all trying to backseat game, and then they get mad when you don't do what they want you to do, or when they're like, "I want to play on your server" or whatever, and you're like, "No, bro, this is just private for me and my friends." They get so fucking mad.
Yeah, that's what he did. Well, he didn't get mad about it, but I just told him it was just a little private
Yeah.
server. But we play
I had this.
battle
ahead.
royale games and survival games, and so if you're interested, check it out.
I had this one guy. I was streaming this game called Ark, Survival Evolved. I was streaming that, and this kid comes in and he's talking to me, and he's like, "Hey man, I really like this game and I want to get it, but I can't afford it right now because my mom's got cancer." And he hit me with this sob story, and I was like, "Listen, bro, I don't appreciate you just randomly showing up in my chat, and that's the first thing you say.
Yeah.
I've never talked to you before. I'm not trying to be a dick here, but I'm not going to buy you the game because you hit me with a sob story first thing you say in my chat." I was like, you haven't even followed the channel. Not that would have made a difference,
Yeah.
but you literally just popped in and are trying to get me to buy the game for you with a sob story about your mom having cancer and not being able to work and all this shit. And I was like, look, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you need to not do that because that's fucked up. Because if your mom doesn't really have cancer, that's bullshit.
Plus, if you don't have time to work, you don't have time to play video games, you should be looking for a job.
Yeah. Yeah. He disappeared. I never heard anything from him.
Good. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck him.
I hate when people
I
do that
reported
shit.
him too. I was like, fuck this guy.
Dude, you know what I hate more than anything? when your friends they're like, "Hey man, you should play this game with me," and you're like, "Oh yeah, maybe I'll look into it and see if I want to play it," and then they buy you the game, and then you feel
obligated to play it. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess people do that shit to Mike all the time.
That's
His
funny.
friends buy him games, and then he's like, "Fuck!" It's like, now I have to play it.
My cousin's husband, that game Dead by Daylight, he was
Mm.
super big into it for a while, and I was like, yeah, I'll look into it, man. I'll think about playing it, and I watched some videos, and I was like, yeah, it just doesn't really seem like my thing. And then I got an email. I don't remember what his name was at the time. Bought you Dead by Daylight, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
So I came home, and he was like, all right, man, let's play. I'm like, all right, cool, yay. We logged in, and the servers were down for 3 days. So by that time, he just forgot about it, and I never played it.
Nice.
It was a good time. I
Yeah.
still have the game, never played it. I think I've got an hour in it.
I hate when they do that shit because, I don't know. It's not that you're not interested in playing with them, but maybe you're into some other game at the time,
Yeah.
and you don't want to switch
Yeah.
just yet, and and then you feel bad when they buy it for you. You're like, fuck, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking people being
like
nice.
when you bought me Uno, I was like, fuck, I don't want to play this game. And then we played it and it was super fun. I was like, never mind. This is cool.
Yeah, it looks stupid on the computer. You're like, fuck this shit. This is stupid. But then you play it and you actually have a really good time.
I had fun, and then you didn't get back on after that to play it. And so I started playing it like solo. I'm like, why the fuck am I playing this game? It's so stupid.
Yeah. I like how at my son's birthday party, we sat down and you and I were just like, we knew, me and my brother knew like the rules from that and Sheldon.
Yeah.
And we just started like doing like the jumping and stuff. And Scott was like, what the fuck's going on? What are you doing? We're like, oh, sorry, bro.
Dude, so at my old job, like I used to have to play games with the special needs kids I take care of. And like they knew they knew the rule, like the actual rules, because that's the way that they were taught. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm all trying to find the rules. I'm like, this is not how you play Uno. Like, you get a fucking add-on +2s and add-on skips and whatever else, and same thing with Monopoly. I'm like, that's not how you play fucking Monopoly.
I hate Monopoly.
I love that game.
It takes way too long.
I just love how mad everyone gets at it.
I just don't have the attention span for that fucking game.
That's true.
I can barely focus on an hour-long podcast. How you expect me to focus on a fucking game that takes 6 hours?
I'm surprised you're not getting distracted right now by these lights.
Huh? I had these on last night when I was streaming while I was playing with you guys.
Yeah.
And it's been so long since I've sat in front of my computer with the lights on. My eyes started to burn because of how bright it was. It sucked. I had to turn them off. So I ended my stream because my eyes hurt.
Yeah. I haven't set up my camera yet. I've been debating on doing it, but then I'm like, I know people like that, but I'm like,
I would do it for one or the other. Don't do it for both stream and YouTube.
Oh, I wasn't gonna do it on YouTube.
I would, yeah.
I find it weird when people do it on YouTube. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm watching this for like educational purposes mostly.
Yeah.
Unless they're doing like a series. On Twitch, it's different.
I understand when you're doing like a horror series video, like a video game horror series on YouTube, because people want to see your reactions. Like with your first 7 Days to Die video, when those zombies drop down on you, I would have loved to seen your facial reaction when they just like pop down on you. That would have been funny. But yeah, I was like, this guy Slipgator that I used to follow, he does no face cam on YouTube, but when he streams, he's got a face cam.
Your mom's calling you.
Hey, can I call you back? Okay, bye. Cool. But yeah, so he he does no face cam on YouTube on any of his videos, but when he streams, he has like a face cam.
I've noticed that on a lot of like YouTubers and streamers. Like,
you ever seen like a YouTuber that you hear their voice all the time, and then you go to like their stream or whatever, and they look nothing like you expected them? It's fucking weird. Like, there's this guy that plays like CS:GO, and he does like CS:GO funny moments. And his name's like Cryos or something like that. And he's got like this like, I don't know, it's kind of like a fatter white guy that is like a hipster type voice, right? And I went to his stream, and he looks like this like washed up country boy that's super skinny and doesn't know where he fits in. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, most of those guys, like, you expect them to be some like fat fuck.
A lot of them are super skinny.
Lives in their mom's, but yeah, dude, like Ninja.
Yeah.
The fuck, dude, he's like 40 pounds, and all he does is play Fortnite all day.
He makes so much fucking money.
I know.
It's stupid.
And then there's a lot of them that are like fucking ripped too. Like they'll be like, all right, I got in the stream, I got to go to the gym.
Right.
Like back in the day, it was like these guys didn't play video games.
No.
It was just the kids with no friends.
Yeah. It was a smelly kid in the corner that was picking his nose and eating it. That was playing video games.
That was me. For sure.
I could see that.
Yeah, I don't know when the fuck PC gaming became so cool, because that's all I've ever done, and then all my friends used to make fun of me for it.
Yeah, and now there's people out there making millions of dollars a year.
And now everyone's like, "Oh, I'm getting a gaming PC." I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah,
You
I
made
remember.
fun of me for like 10 years for gaming on a PC because Xbox was so fucking cool, and now everyone's switching back over.
Yeah, I had a bunch of friends that like made fun of me when I bought a PC and stopped playing console. Oh, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna come back. Nah,
No.
everything looks so much better on
Console
a PC.
looks like dog shit.
Yeah, and like the uncapped frame rate that you can get on a PC, like it's just it does nothing beats it. It's a little difficult to get used to, but
I get the appeal of consoles because they're pretty cheap and they do like lots of different things.
yeah,
But so for someone who's not like really tech savvy, I understand it.
but you can buy pre-built computers nowadays, so you don't have to do anything with
Oh
it.
yeah. Well, for the same, so what are they, like $400? For a $400 PC, you could get one way better than an Xbox.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I don't know. I get it.
yeah,
It's easy. It's way easier.
yeah.
You just buy one, plug it in, and it's good to go.
The consoles were plug and play,
Yeah.
where like PCs aren't.
No. They're way easier. They're basically plug and play now compared to what they used to be.
That's true. And a lot of the games that are coming out for PC are like, oh, you can hook up a controller and play it. But why?
The fuck? Like,
Go fuck yourself.
Controllers
That's the
are
whole reason
so-
you bought a PC was to get away from a controller.
I'm so glad they're doing cross platforms now, like even PC with like Xbox
Yeah.
and PS4, because you can tell who plays those because they can't aim worth a shit,
Yeah.
and I just annihilate everybody because they can't hit me.
Yeah.
Because you're just like click, and they're over there like,
My sensitivity's too low. I can't rotate my stick fast
like I
enough.
don't care how good you are on Xbox. As soon as you go up against someone on mouse, it's not even fair. Like,
No.
It's yeah. Like you literally just move the mouse and click on their head, and they're dead.
All right, Dr. Seuss, calm down.
How'd you know it was Dr. Seuss?
This is the cape.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Wore my Batman shirt.
Yeah, it makes me
It
moister
comes
than
with
an
the
oyster.
cape for the party tonight, and I thought I'd show it off on the YouTube portion.
Is that you?
Where? Dude, when did you hang up a picture of me?
About 5 years ago.
Nice.
Nice.
I look way better in that picture though.
Yeah, you've put on a few
Dude.
pounds.
Same nose though. Check that out. That's how you know it's me.
Look, I'm not saying I'm Batman, but have you ever seen me and him in the same room?
That nose though.
Oh, shit.
How long have we
Scott's
been
not
going?
here. I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, fuck Scott.
Yeah, fuck Scott.
Yeah, I mean, he had family shit.
Yeah,
He's forgiven.
everybody gets one.
The show must go on.
The show must go on. I can't think of anything else to talk about. You want to just call it? We'll do a short episode.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you can find us on Facebook at Dems Da Rules Podcast. Twitter's Dems Da Rules. Instagram is DDR Podcast. What am I missing? Oh, YouTube, Dems Da Rules Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hit that bell icon.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. And then go ahead and drop a follow on Chris's gaming shit, Gamelon88
For Twitch.
for Twitch, and then Gamelon Studios on Facebook and YouTube. And then go hit our boy Mike up, Curse Serenity. Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Love you.